Okay, I think I'm ready. All right, here we go. Hello, hello,
Hey there.
hello. Happy Friday, everybody.
Safe travels.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter what day it is. It's happy day. Hope everyone's happy with day. Okay, so last stream we did stuff. Questing. Oh, I gotta go collect wood. All right, so we got quite a few things to do.
Ready to work.
No, let's not find out anything from Low Walker Cho.
All right. Off I go then.
All
The
right.
sky is dark. The fire
Oh,
burns.
it
You
sounds
strive in
like
vain
the Headless
as
Horseman is
fate's
still
wheel
doing his thing.
turns.
Okay. And up, and there is the chat. Okay. Yep. For some reason, I always seem to forget to put the chat up there. All right. Here we go. Excuse me. All right, folks. Let's you know what? Let's take out James Clark. Apparently, we need to have us collect his head. I don't really remember why. Okay. Oh, okay. Maybe we were supposed to take him down in order to get this. This note is a schedule of the list of days and times when a person described as only as the collector will receive a shipment of gold from the mines of Elwyn Forest. And the schedule looks like if the collector resides near the Brackwell Pumpkin Patch in eastern Elwyn. This sounds important. You should report to Marshal Patterson of East Vale Logging Camp. Alrighty, let's do that. Let us deal with this person. Yes, yes. Marshal,
Honor, friend.
I have a person.
Be careful.
What? We haven't had our people working the Elwyn mines for months.
For the Alliance.
I've heard of this collector, but I didn't know whom he was working for. Thanks to you for the schedule. It will help us solve the mystery.
Go with honor, friend.
If the collector is taking gold from our mines and he's stealing from the kingdom, bring the collector to justice and bring me the ring mentioned in the pickup schedule you gave me. You may tell us for whom the collector is working for. Find and kill the collector and return to Marshal Patterson with the collector's ring.
Light bless you.
Alright.
Go with honor,
Mr.
friend.
It's kind of disturbing. I'm carrying around a
The town
person's head.
burns. A cleansing
Justice
fire.
is served.
Time is
For the
short.
Alliance.
I'll soon retire.
I am now honored with Stormwind. Nice. Oh, I just remembered. That's right. If I get honored enough... That's right. If I get a good enough reputation, there's actually is it like a 16 slot bag I could use? Oh, that's right. Each one of the different groups have their own version of the 16 slot bag that I could use. So Elwyn, so we can go Stormwind, Ironforge. Okay. Oh, anyway, let us. Here we go. Let's collect some of this stuff here. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's quite a bit to do. Okay, so let's just do the stuff then, I suppose. Ooh, it's kind of a loud sound there. I don't know, is it too loud? Oh, sorry about that. Is it too loud or is it just fine? I can turn it down. Bear. This quest is somewhat unbearable. Can I use a weapon or do I have to fight with my bare hands? Hurry up. Captain's log. Questing log.
Fire consumes. You
No
tried
didn't
and
fail.
failed. Let
But
there
the
be
thing,
no doubt.
justice prevailed. Alright, let's see here. Oh, this way. There's so much going. Let's see, we got some there's a forge over there. We have to collect Mirelurk fins as well. That's okay.
Prepare yourselves. The bells have tolled. Shelter your weak, your young, and your old. Each of you shall pay the final sum. Cry for mercy. The reckoning has come.
He cackles quite cacklish. So I think there is an ability that will trigger Hammer of Wrath once a certain condition is met, other than just the 20%. You know, will trigger it before it reaches. Or maybe I'm thinking about the warrior. Warriors have an ability that can trigger. What is it called again? Yeah, they have an ability that at 20% becomes active as long as you have the range, and then you can use it, and it does quite a bit of damage against them. But there's a talent you can obtain as a warrior that will trigger that before, or any time that you get like a critical strike or something like that. So, all right, where's the bear? I need 3 more bears. Where are the bears? They should be over here. Oh, okay, there's one.
Flames have died, left not a spark. I shall send you myself to the lightning star.
Oh, the effects noise is a bit too loud. They feel kind of loud to me.
To spill, yet to vanquish me. Prepare yourselves. The bells have tolled. Shelter your weak, your young, and your old. Each of you shall pay the final sum. Cry for mercy. The reckoning has come.
Sky is dark.
The fire burns. You strive in vain as face we turn.
Okay, there we go. That's 5 bears down. Now I just need to get some. Yeah, let's go get the collector's ring. Do I need to? Do I need anything else? Oh, linen scraps. That's right. Linen scraps. I need those too. Brackwell pumpkin patch is down here. In vanilla, or in classic, princess would be down here. Oh, hello. You are a unique critter. Let's deal with you for a minute. I just want to fight you. Alright. That was cool. That was cute. Cute. Oh, there's quite a few actually doesn't look like there's anybody down here questing, so it looks like we get all these guys to ourselves. Nice. We got the boot.
I shall send you myself to the light.
A lumberjack axe. I haven't collected this appearance. Really? What? Yeah, I wonder how many of these I've not actually collected the appearance of. Because now things have been changed a little bit to where, apparently, if long as you have a character in your warband that can wear that particular armor, so like, you know, cloth all the way up to plate, then even if your character that you're currently on can't use that armor, you'll still be able to quote-unquote get the appearance without actually wearing it, which is nice. Although I have noticed that if you purchase an item from a vendor and you collect the appearance and you sell that item within, I think, 2 hours, you lose the appearance. Morgan the Collector. No, Morgan, I must take your ring. The man in the armor says to take your ring. Is there a... Sometimes there's a battered chest around here. Sometimes it's inside the building, sometimes it's outside the building. I do not seize it. Maybe it's inside this building, the bar, whatever this is called. Guess we'll find out when I get there. Huh? Oh, he went behind the thing. That's annoying. I do not seize it. Nope, it's not in here. Okay. No, it does not exist here. Perhaps I am of the delusion. It does not exist, and therefore I am just making it up in my head. Oh, why you hit me? Well, I mean, it makes sense why you hit me. I did come over here and kind of ruin your fun, didn't I? Let's see. These are all kind of ready here. Oh, that's right. I gotta find the guards. Okay, we'll do that. So the two guards that were up here, they didn't survive, obviously, right? The Mirelurks turned them into what I would dare I say a manwich. Yes. Well, you know what? It's implied. It's just kind of more or less implied that the guards were killed by the Mirelurks. Because there's one guard over there that's surrounded by Mirelurks, right? So it's implied they were killed. But then this guard over here is dead. But over here we have wolves and bears. And the wolves and bears do attack humans. So unless the Mirelurks killed him, and left his body here, and then the animals came and ate him, it's more or less implied that the Mirelurks did. But I don't know if that would be the case. Do Mirelurks actually eat people? Because I don't think they do. I think they just straight kill people and then run away. At least that's been my experience in the past. They straight up murder you and then just walk away. So it may not even be the Mirelurks that ate the guards. Maybe killed them, yes, but ate them? Probably not. Because I could see bears and wolves eating people. That makes sense. But I don't know if Mirelurks do that. Unless it's in the canon, and unless it's actually canon that Mirelurks eat people. I just don't know it yet. I'm just completely unaware of it.
Out of range.
Not again. Wait, what? Come on now. That's weird. Huh. Alright, so I'm going to attack that one over there. It should triple all the way over here. And then up, up, up. And there we go. So one of the big things about tanking behavior is, or being a tank, is kind of, once you understand how the mobs move, their actions they take, you can kind of manipulate and control them. You kind of manipulate the way they move. Because interesting enough, after all, if the mob, if the enemy, the mob, cannot hit you, then they cannot attack you. You know, if they can't see you, they can't attack you. So if you line of sight, or you break line of sight with them, they'll be forced to come to you because you have the threat. You have their attention. And that works very well because casters and ranged are very annoying. Because they'll want to stand at a distance and attack you. Sometimes the lower level casters will run out of mana and they'll come after you. But that's more of like a vanilla or a classic type feature. Hello. Welcome. I am Patronus. Let's see here. What have we got going on here? Let's official lane. Okay. Let's go back to the bridge. But yes, so melee attackers, they'll come running right up to you, but the ranged and the casters will stay at distance. If you break line of sight with the ranged or the casters, they'll be forced to come to you. Then you can control their behavior. You can't control them, you know, you can't stop them from attacking you, but you can stop them, you can actually bring them in closer, round them up into a big pile. And then all of your buddies and all your friends and your little party could just rain holy fire down upon them and just ruin everything. Just wreck their day.
Be careful.
It's quite...
Go with honor, friend.
Bounty the Murlocs.
Go with honor, friend.
Let's see, which ones have I collected here? Right here. Right there. Ooh, nice. Oh, that's an improvement. I like it. To the lifeless dog. What's this one here? Shining light. Every 3 shields of the righteous makes your next word of glory cost no power, maximum 2 stacks. I like that. Yes, I like that. Yes.
So eager you are.
So every 3 shields of the righteous. Yeah, so every 3 of these, this becomes a free cast. I like that. It costs no holy power. It's good. Man, they are really beating the hell out of this guy.
The reckoning has come.
Cackle. A winged Drakthir. Alright, let's see here. Okay, so I gotta go back over here. Yes, alright. We'll jump on the Winter Spring Frost Saber. The least impressive, well, not the least impressive mount in the game, right? But it's not about the appearance, it's about what it looks like. It's not about the bling, it's not about the fit. Well, in a lot of cases it is, but...
Farewell.
Armor marker. Yes, indeed.
Safe travels.
Another one?
Be careful.
Alright, let's see here. Upgrade there. I'll put the red shirt on because I like the red shirt. And now you can actually see me wearing the red shirt under my armor. It's right here.
The bells have tolled. Shelter your weak, your young, and your old. Each of you shall pay the
King's
final
honor.
sum.
And it's a gold. We've got the collector's ring. Don't know where the ring was. Oh, hello. I got me an epic. That is epic. That is actually pretty epic. Item level is 70. Now that is pretty epic. That's really good. Wow. There was, you know, once upon a time ago in a galaxy far, far away, or once upon a time ago in the land of Azeroth, I think I was like level 30 or something. I was killing some enemies and I was just questing, doing my thing. And an epic ring dropped. It was a world drop. I think it was a ring. I can't remember the name of it. And I held on to that thing forever. And by the time I got, you know, leveled enough to use it, it was pretty much not as amazing or as awesome or great as it was. It was just a perfect. It was just an epic ring, and the stats weren't all that great by the time I got to the level to use it. By the time I was able to use it, just the stats weren't that great anymore. There was other gear out there that was just better. What's this? Oh, was there a quest here I missed entirely? Oh, that's silly. Huh, okay. You know what? Let's I could ride all the way there, but let's do a little bit of flying. Okay, so the Questesses is over here somewhere. Come on, let me get. Oh, I can't. I'm flying and I can't see. Here we go.
What can I do?
Oh, okay, yeah. This is. I missed this entirely. I must have flew over it and didn't even think about it. Okay.
Have a good one.
In we go. I have a quest from your friend up the road. He claims to be your friend. He might be your personal stalker. I don't know.
See you later. See you around.
See you around. See you later. Ooh, I like this out. I like the shield. I like the shield. It goes very well with the outfit. Look at that. The fit is quite real. This person's fit is on point. I like the spikes on the gauntlets. Very nice. The shield is a good touch. The sword. The sword reminds me of the red sword of courage that you can get in Utgard Pinnacle off of the last boss in there. I cannot remember his name, but yeah, I remember that. I remember spending a lot of time trying to get that sword.
Be careful. Go with
All
honor,
right.
friend.
Westbrook Garrison needs the help. I shall help the garrison that needs the help. Hello? Why do you have a quest? Isn't your quest
Hello?
usually... Oh, it's fire brigade practice. Never
Safe
mind.
travels.
Boy, they are really abusing the headless horseman today. It's quite obnoxious to be saying.
Prepare yourselves.
Okay,
The
let's
bells
see.
have tolled.
Next is over here. That's right. Yeah. Garrison, Loire Cho, Horatio Lane in Westfall. Yeah, right, so we got a huge gnoll, Hogger, prowling the woods in southwestern Elwyn. He's overpowered all attempts of his capture. The Stormwind Army has placed a generous bounty on the gnoll. To earn the reward, bounty hunters should venture into the woods and deal with the beast. Is his name Hogger, son of Hogger? The Hogger situation. You know, once upon a time ago, there's gonna be lots of once upon a time agos. People would actually make a whole bunch of gnomes. Gnome warriors, gnome hunters, mages, you know, all the different gnome, you know, all the different, you know, particular professions or jobs or classes that a gnome could have. And they would get 100 of them. And they'd all go after and attack Hogger. It was quite silly.
What can I do for you?
Marshal Duggan sent you, huh? Our situation. Give us a hand. All right.
Light bless you.
The gnolls, brutish creatures with no decent business in these lands, have been seen along the borders of Elwyn Forest. A pack of them and many more of Canal. Oh, a large pack of them, many more than we can handle alone, have infested the woods south of the guard tower yonder. Another group has infested the area near the Stone Cairn Lake to the east. Our Stormwind Army will commend whoever kills them. Alright, that's definitely an upgrade. I like that.
For the Alliance.
Yes, for the Alliance, absolutely. Alright, so... Okay, so there are actually people at this guard tower here. They're just chilling. They're just supposed to stand there and do nothing. This looks like a cushy position. You're just standing out here doing nothing. Although, a person like myself, if I was stuck out here just standing guard hours on end, or hours without end, I would go crazy. I would go crazy. I would need something far more far more mentally stimulating. I'd go crazy. I can't handle that. Just cannot handle that. Yes. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering how many of these folks can I handle on my own? Okay. Decent. Again with the points. Wait, I'm blind. Why am I not seeing where the points are supposed to go? Oh, you're still alive. That was unexpected. Oh, okay, that's the reason why I couldn't see. I was still in combat and therefore would not be able to apply the charges. Most annoying. So who's this over here? Gruff Swiftbite. Let's see if you actually exist, Mr. Gruff Swiftbite, or if you're just a not so swift bite. Okay, there we go. Okay, that... Hello? There you are. I saw something large, and I'm like, what is that? And it turned out to be the guy. Hello, guy. Hello, the guy. Are you the guy? Are you that guy? Kind of annoying that a bear is attacking me. You know.
I need to know first.
Hello, how you doing? Come back here. Thank you. Die again. Alright, so what did you drop? I probably should sell some of my stuff here. Oh. You see how it says I cannot use the gun? But if I click on this, its appearance will be added to your collection, and it will become a warband until it will become warbound until equipped. So even though I cannot use it, I was still added the collection, which is neat. Alright, so the Hogger situation is back here. Okay, Hogray, let's have a little fun here. How you doing? Don't mind me, just smacking around a bit. Elite Hogger, yes indeed. I will take this quest here. This is an old deed to an expanse of farmlands within Westfall. It's signed to Theodore Furlborough. General Hammond. Grr. That's what I say every time I wake up in the morning. It's like, grr. This beast leads the Ribhog Knoll gang and may be the key to ending the Knoll aggression in Elwyn. We're taking him into custody in the name of King Varian Wrynn. Take us to the stockades, Hendrabath. Alright, they've been magicked away. Alright, so we lean on the Furlbrow and got this deed. It might be handy if you need to forge one of these for your place. Oh, they're gonna use it for foraging. Foraging? No, I'm sorry, that's not the word. Forgery. That's right, forgery. That's what it's trying to say. Not foraging. What the heck? I'm playing the wrong kind of game for that. Okay, I definitely need to sell some stuff here. So I'm gonna pop down here next to the water. Don't see any nasties over here bothering me, so let's whip out the Tundra Mount. when I got this mount for the first time, I was so happy. Pitster, welcome. What up, my guy? Hopefully you had a decent week. You're doing well. All right, let's do some repair all. Sells the junk. All right, let's see here. Right here. Oh, you don't want that, huh? Well, then never. I don't want it either. What do we got? Oh, I forgot about they have these right here. Up it up. What is that? Oh, that's an 8-slot bag. Let's see. Do I have a six? I do. I do have a 6-slot. Let's put it right there. Oh, wait a second. Oh, there's stuff in it. Okay, I have to sell things, I suppose, first. Quite a bit of stuff to sell here. Okay, now I should be able to... Wait, what? There we go. Huh, okay. I guess I can't put a bag inside of a bag if I have the bag equipped. Okay, whatever, roger that. 8-slot, 10-slot, 8-slot, 12-slot. Alright. Today was a great day? Oh, awesome. I'm so good. That is good. Oof. Okay, so where am I going next? Oh, I have to go back, talk to the guys, so I can get the reward for the quest, and then we can head on to the Westfall. Hello. Here's your painted armbands. I will take those boots and wear them. Yes, indeed.
Honor, friend.
Ooh, a little bit blue. They went from green to blue. Very nice. Blue yabba dee yabba die. Alright, let's see. Back to the place. Yes. Ooh, I'm about to fall. Oh, waterlogged chest discovered. Uh-oh. Marshal, I would like to take your legs. Leggings. Sorry.
Bless you.
Oh, man, that's my second epic. Gnarly. My first epic was right here. This is my second epic. This is brilliant. All right, I'm getting pretty epic up in here. This is getting pretty epic, bro.
What can I help you
Bruh, it's getting pretty epic, bruh. Okay, let's see here. So let's go have a look at that waterlogged chest, see what's inside. Sometimes there's some good stuff in those waterlogged chests. Other times, there's not a whole lot of good stuff at all. Let us find out. Zoom. Splash. Oh, there it is. This is a bird that is supposedly made of fire, and it's under the water. As Corone would say, fire in the water. Why?
Prepare yourselves. The bells have toned. Shelter your weak, your young, and your old. Each of you shall pay the
Morgan, Morgaine the Sly? Morgaine the Sly.
reckoning has come.
Okay, cut purse. Bandit. Is there any Morgaine the Sly around here? Oops, I'm being attacked. I need to run away. Oh, no, I'm being attacked. I must run away. Flee. Okay. Let us go to this way. Okay, now it's time for some really bad puns. You ready for this? This is Horatio Lane. This man just loves to do bad puns and one-liners. It's brilliant. Alright, let's have a chat with it. No kidding, rookie. Of course, everybody's a rookie to him, right? Looks like they really put the cart before the horse.
Need help?
Alright, I got the deed here. We don't need any civilian vigilante types getting involved, kid. Leave this one to the professionals.
Go with honor,
Oh,
friend.
okay. This is useless. The date on this letter, the Furbolgs have been squatting in the Jansenstead for 5 years. They never could quite get the wagon fixed.
Be careful. For the Alliance.
Alright, so this particular quest here is really annoying. I remember this quest being really, really annoying. I have to like run around and like ask questions of these folks, and I just did not really like that. So, let's see here. Here's the deal, kid. We got a full-blown murder on our hands. Double homicide, single horse decide. Worse yet, we're in Westfall. I could throw a rock behind me and hit a dozen hobos with a motive enough to want to wipe out these people and horse out. Speak to various homeless occupied in Jansenstead and gather clues about the murders.
Go with honor, friend.
Yeah, this one's so dumb. You could ask these people questions, but it's faster just to give them money. So he said, did you see who killed the Furbolgs? Oh, actually, that's the first time this happened in a while. Usually, they don't want to talk to me. I have to give them money to make it work. Well, look, this guy just proved me wrong right off the bat. Isn't that nice? What about this? Are you gonna prove me wrong too? Nope, did not. Let's just stand here and smack each other a little bit. What about you? Wow, these do not like me. Can we talk to some? Okay, let's just give her some money. Let's see. She might be able to talk here. There we go. We can talk to him, and nobody has to die. Well, I guess somebody has to die. Sometimes you just gotta cut a bitch, you know. Just sometimes. Let's see. Yep. All right, number 3, and we need one more. Number 4. Are you willing to talk, sir? No, he does not wish to talk. He wishes to fight. All right, so go back to the man over here, the man with the plan.
Well met.
And we get a new back. Gnolls and Murlocs. Horse poopy. Gnolls and Murlocs didn't kill these people. I've seen what Gnolls and Murlocs do to people they kill, and this isn't it. Too petty, too pretty, too perfect. Furthermore, the Furbolgs have been squatting on this farm for 5 years. No, whoever wiped them out had a reason.
Light bless you.
Well, duh, there was always a reason. It might not be a good reason, but there's always a reason. Alright, so we now got 2 of them. We gotta deal with the Riverpaw clan and the Murlocs. So,
The Alliance.
deal with some Gnolls. So we're gonna go actually fight some Gnolls until we get the clue.
Go with honor.
And the
friend.
same thing with the Murlocs. We need to
Light
fight
bless you.
Murlocs until we get the clue.
Be careful.
Now we might be lucky enough to get a drop about the captain's waterlogged chest or something like that. I can't remember what it's called. There's a quest out here that will send you around the map to find clues, and those clues then will lead you to a chest with, I believe there's a bag in it and a bar of silver. No, don't run away. Alright, so let's do this the fast way, shall we? Giggle, giggle, giggle. Giggle, 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 giggle. Okay, they're doing a lot of damage. Okay, this is not something I was expecting. Okay. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have been so, what is it, overconfident. That's the word.
I need to get.
So there's one person. Oh, there's the clue. No, come back here. I must hit you with my hammer. There we go. All right, so that's the first clue down. Oh, they redesigned. Okay, yeah, they redesigned what the Earth route looks like. Got an upgraded graphic and an upgraded view of it. Ah, cool. Margo, 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 Margo. No, oh, you know what? There we are. Captain Sanders' treasure map. Here we go. If ye be reading this, it mean that old Captain Sanders is in a watery grave. So my treasure is now yours. East. Ye just need to follow the clues. First you need to find me footlocker. It's probably half buried in the sand by now, along the western coast of Westfall, near a shipwreck. There'll be lots of shipwrecks, but only one rusty anchor on the coast. Find that anchor and you'll find me locker. Look in there and next clue. Margo, 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 Margo. Oh, hello. We've got ourselves a unique Margo, Margo, Margo. Okay, well, yeah, we got Slark. Slark? Slark? Oh. That's a name. Slark. He has quite the loot table. Okay. Alright, so what was that? Oh, let's equip that before I forget everything. Let's quickly equip this and then we'll unequip it. Crocodile steak. Oh, there you go. Oh, you know, if I actually leveled my cooking, I'd be able to make these eventually. Cook these. What is it? Get well fed and gain 1 stamina and versatility for 15 minutes. Oh, okay. What do we got here? Consecration benefits persist for 4 seconds after you leave it. Okay. Well, if it disappears underneath me, isn't that technically me leaving it? Or does it leave me? Is that kind of like the glass half empty, half full type question? Did it really leave me, or did I leave it? We didn't, what is it? Plymouth, we didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. There we go, Murloc clue. Finally, I got both clues. And I got Slark. There's quite a few uniques around here. I don't think I've ever seen. I've seen Brack. Let's see. I don't think I've seen Marissa DePage. Brainwash Noble. No, I don't think I've seen that either. Oh, this must be under the. This is under. Okay, this is under Moonbrook. Okay, that makes sense. Sergeant Brashclaw. I don't remember that. Bow Reaper through 4,000. Yeah, I don't remember seeing him either. All right, let's go back to the guy and find out what's gonna happen. What is up, my guy? I'm here to bring you the clues. Clues I cannot read, but apparently you can.
Light be with you. Light
All right,
bless you.
find anything on the knolls? So it is a tattered bits of piece of red cloth. I wonder what that could mean.
Be careful.
This is supposed to be some kind of joke because I'm not laughing. Bits and pieces of red cloth. What the hell is this supposed to mean? Well, if you know the history, good sir.
Go with honor, friend.
How about the Murlocs?
For the Alliance.
Nice find, rookie. I think I have a stack of these on my desk back at the station. We're basically back to square one. We know someone likes to write fiction about the past and sent the Furbos a letter. Look like we got ourselves a real mystery.
Go with honor, friend.
What was that? People being noisy outside again. Okay, anyway. You know what? I need to drink some water. I just realized. Haven't had any water since I started streaming. I really should drink some, yes. Okay, that's better. I think I'm developing myself a sore throat, or some kind of thing. It's causing discomfort. Looks like we got ourselves a real whodunit here. Unfortunately, it looks like the locals aren't willing to talk, and the clues you get off the nose of Mirelurks, wow, Murlocs, damn near worthless. Alright. Two-Shoed Lou is an old confidential informant of mine, who ironically makes his home in Frobo's old pumpkin farm. Head to the west and find out what Lou knows. Alright.
The Alliance.
So he's over here. Let's have a chat with Mr. Old Griffin Master over here. Oh my, look, I could fly all the way up here to the Isle of Quel'Thanas. That is kind of wild. You know, I kind of wonder if I could fly from here all the way up here. Without touching the ground. Well, with this particular style of flying. Obviously, with the old style of flying, you could. That's not a question. Let's see. Listen, I really shouldn't be talking to you. I owe Horatio a favor or two, and I don't really know nothing but what happened to the Furl Bros. But I might be able to point you in the right direction. Alright, Two-Shoed Lou's old house at the back of Jangle. Oh, wait here. That crate used to be my old home before I struck it rich. Now I'm living life every hobo dreams of. Right, so you have to take their living crate and head to Jangle Lode Mine, southwest of here. Head to the back of the mine, and once there, hide in the crate. Jim Candles Mechanigan. Oh, okay. Back before those damn kobolds gave me a permanent limp, I used to be William Pestil's #1 candle supplier. He'll even come up with the title. Hell, even I came up with the title. I take candle. Yeah, that was kobolds would say, and you know, take candle. I just responded, I take candle. So he was the guy, supposedly the guy, that took their candles. Oh wait, there's a person in here. I remember. Yes, here we are. Life in Westfall is hard, sonny. Every day is a struggle. We sometimes go weeks without a decent meal. That's why it's important that we help each other out. Maybe you can help lend a hand and make this dirt pies. Need some ingredients. Give me some fresh dirt from the pumpkin patch out in front of in a bundle of coyote tails. You'll find coyotes wandering around the wilds of Westfall. So they want mud and coyote tails in order to make a mud pie. Yes. Okay. Yeah, you know, in Classic, you be fighting harvesters around here, but now it's just mud and coyotes. I wonder if there is sometimes, well, I said sometimes there's a chest in here. Or I said sometimes there's a chest somewhere, and it's not, so I was wrong. I thought there might be an actual battered chest in there. But it's just a bunch of people sleeping. Yeah, it's killing. Come on now. Fall over. Thank you. It's the young Gortusk. I wonder if the young Gortusk from many years ago are now old Gortusks. You know, because you grow up, right? I mean... Alright, let's see here. Let's do a little quicker.
I don't have a target.
Okay, just one more tail. I'm running around here chasing coyote tails, which is kind of a weird thing to say out of context. There we go. Got all the tails. All right. Now we go into, let's go to the mine. Now, for those y'all who ever played hardcore, or ever attempted to play hardcore WoW, mines are like some of the most dangerous places to go because, well, you have people going into mines to get enemies, and there's a thing that's called hyperspawn, where enemies spawn very quickly, or respawn very quickly, I should say. And that could lead to quite a lot of deaths very quickly. One of my past attempts on hardcore, I actually died in this place because I got overconfident. Okay. How many more? Just one more? One more. Alright. Oh, wait, what the heck? So, I don't know if there's actually... Is there a guy back here? Oh, there's a guy back here. Nice. Oh, I got gunk thrown in my face. That's not very nice. That's very impolite of them. How dare they? Let's see. What does the pants say? What does the pants say? Ooh, okay, I'll take that. Get that, collect that appearance there. Okay. So they're supposed to. Oh, here we are. All right, use the box. Glub talk. The foreman. Shadowy figure lady. The shadowy figure leader. What little humie want? Why you call glub talk? Sad. This life that you have hoped for, Glub Talk, running 2-bit extortion operations out of a cave. Glub Talk, crush you! Oh, will you? You dare cross the line and risk your life? You may attempt to kill me and fail, or you may take option 2. What option 2? Join me and I shower wealth and power upon you. So Glub Talk, take 2 choices. Die or be rich and powerful. Ugh. Glub Talk, take choice 2. I thought you'd see my way. Alrighty. I will call for you when the dawning is upon us. Not the dawning. Then what time o'clock is it? It's 9 o'clock on the server. So on the 9 o'clock in the realm, so it means it should be nighttime. I think that's what it is, right? Should be nighttime. Am I silly and just not see that sky is wait a second, what is this? You freed the village of the Headless Horseman's terror? Bonus agility? When did that happen? Was I in the area when it happened and I just got credit for it even though I didn't really do anything? Oh, the stars are out. It's interesting. Okay. Kind of like in a Twilight type scenario. It is very bright. Still feels kind of like daytime. No, anyway. Oh, wait a second. Alright, so we gotta go there and then go back here. Alright, Lou. I got your shoe, Lou's. Alright. He doesn't want to hear it. Stop, stop, stop. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to know. I don't care. That kind of information is liable to get you killed around these parts. I got one more bit of information for you, and then we're done. A couple of thugs recently showed up at the farm, causing all kinds of trouble. I don't know where they came from or who they work for, but I know they're bad news. I may have overheard them talking about subjects that might interest you. If you're interested, you'll find the thugs behind the farmhouse. If you get caught or killed, I don't know you, never seen you. Good luck, kid. Alright, let's see what we got here. Is this a good shield? This is a good shield. Yes, I will take that shield. Good stuff. Alright, that's a better shield. Very nice. Alright, let's see here. How close do I need to get? Do I actually have to be in sight of them? Oh, there we go. Alright. Did you meet her? Yep, she's for real. She's for real, for real. Ooh, they're talking about the Furl Bros. Bruh. Oh, we got an eavesdropper. Uh-oh. What? No, there's no eaves over here, and there's definitely no droppings. The only thing we do with a lousy good-for-nothing eavesdropper. I don't think these gentlemen like me. Oh, I hear a gunshot. Pew pew. Oh, damn, son. You were standing right here. What the hell did you see? Speak up. I didn't see nothing. He died of natural causes. Well, one could say it's pretty natural that 2 bullets to the chest would cause death. That seems pretty natural. It doesn't look good, rookie. Well, it doesn't look... Well... Really? This was an execution. Whoever did this was sending a message. A message for anyone who would dare to snitch on these criminals. It would appear the poor Lou really put his foot in his mouth. See, like I told you, just really terrible one-liners. Yep, to deal with an organization.
Be careful.
Alright. So what do we know so far? We need to follow the clues. Over the chance instead, you found a water-soaked letter from scraps of red cloth. Here at the farm, you would overheard a conversation between a shadowy figure and an ogre mage. You also got a confession to the murder from a bunch of thugs who then you killed. Something isn't adding up, rookie. There's an old couple southeast of here. Saldine's farm. Head over there and speak with the farmer. Find out what he knows.
Light bless you.
Here is your mud and foxtails, or coyote tails, actually. Just smelling you coming got my stomach rumbling. Okay, and we was given, makes your stomach rumble. Mud pie. Okay, what we got here? So, let's see. Here's where we need to go. You know, let's go get this hidden treasure thing down. Let's get that out the way. Oh, I have talent to point. Look at me, I'm a talentless hack. There we go. Now I'm a less talented, more talented hack. Still a hack, but just with more talent. Yes. We're almost there. So there's a big anchor. There it is. There's the big anchor. I'm just gonna fly in like I'm doing a magical landing. Whee! Very cinematic or something. Hello. Oh, these guys are not. Oh, these critters are not happy to see me. I feel offended. Yes, indeed.
I need a target.
Get smacked on. There we go. A driftwood club. Yeah, we're going clubbing. Let's see. That is actually a far better weapon than what I currently got. Absolutely, yeah, I'll take that. Alright, what do we got here? The footlooker slowly creaks open. Sand and water seem to be its only contents, but wait! A small crab scurries out with a clue to the treasure in its claw. The clue to the treasure reads, "Good work, matey. Now ye be head due east. East up the bluffs, east to the road. Look at the old chimney ruins near the side of the road. There you'll find an old barrel to the next clue." Well, if he's dead, how does he know there's going to be an old barrel there? I mean, I guess he's expecting there to be it. So the old chimney, huh? Yep, that's the one. Oh, okay. Whoops. There we go. Let me just tilt down a little bit. Get that angle of attack just right. And that should increase the flight speed. Wow, I just flew right into a fence. I am terrible at this. Enraged? Oh, energized Harpist Reaper. And where do we go? Oh, get smacked. Alright, cool. And a clue for Sender's treasure. Good work. Searching through the barrel, you discover another piece of parchment. This one reads, "Now from this here barrel, face ye north, straight as the crow flies. Keep you walking until you see the empty jug next to a lone windmill in Sea Bluffs. If you poke around that jug, you just might find what you're looking for. Giar." It's the Raging Chasm, and I flew right through a rock because that makes sense. That looks like the windmill over there. What happens if I fly through this? Whoa, it blew me up. Nice. It knocked me up whilst I was on my... It could have been nice if it allowed me to fly a little more. That'd be nice. Oh, this guy seems rather unhappy. Okay, never mind then. What do we got here? An old jug. What's in the jug? Let's see. There's a clue sticking out of the empty jug. You're on your way to the jackpot, treasure seeker. Sure enough, deep within the old jug, there is another clue to Sander's treasure. The ink has run in some places, and the paper smells like whiskey, but you can make out some of the text. Now that you've found me old whiskey jug, you're almost to the treasure. Just face west from the bottom and walk down to the shore. Once you get to the water, keep going. Swim straight until you find the island. Ah, yes, there's a silver bar. Okay. Is that it's an 8-slot bag. Okay. So, he said straight west. So it must be over there. Well, he told me to swim, but I'm gonna be a rebel and not swim. Right into a tree. Oh man, I hit the trees hotter than Sonny Bono. Okay, that's his shirt. I already collected that from a long time ago, obviously. You know, I think on vanilla there's 5 total items you can collect. One of them being a bag. Yeah, okay. Well, anyway. Alright, so that's sorted out. Let's head on to the farm. Okay, it's over here. Alright, cool. You know, I didn't really like this new flying mechanic, but it's kind of helpful. Kind of gets you places pretty quickly. Alright, my guy.
Greetings.
What do you know? Let's see here. Let's see. Let's sell a few things here I don't really need. I'll keep a hold of that. I might use it. I might have that for later.
Go with honor, friend. King's
All
honor.
right. Been in Westfall all my life, brother. I can't remember a day when Westfall was a luscious land side of Stranglethorn. Those days are long gone. When we no longer have the Defies causing problems, the fallout from the reign of terror can still be felt. To make matters worse, we are the worst economic downturn in history. All that gold we spent on fighting the Scourge left anyone not in a military-related occupation jobless and eventually homeless.
For the Alliance.
Horatio Lane, that man is a scumbag, dirty as my underwear. Too much knowledge, too much information, thank you. Listen, friend, I don't often give out advice like this, but you seem like a good man. Get out of Westfall. You're already way over your head, and all you're doing is now putting your neck on the chopping block.
Be careful.
Alright, times are tough.
Life bless you.
Times are tough, brother. With the downtrodden masses of Stormwind migrating to Westfall, resources are stretched as thin as they've ever been. People are restless and need help. Our own farmhouse has been serving as a halfway for years. Selma does her best she can to keep our guests alive, but sometimes the Watchers get them. Watchers are those twisted abominations roaming the fields. A little present left behind by the Defias before they were driven off. Help us kill 10 Harvest
For the
Watchers.
Alliance.
Alright. Arcanine Reaper ho. What's going on? Okay, so we have a Harvest Watcher heart, that's a quest item, a dagger, and stuff. Alright, so click on this here. You found what appears to be the heart of a Harvest Watcher. From the sound being emitted by the device, you can tell that it's still fully functional. Perhaps you should return it to Farmer Saldine. Return the Harvest Watcher's heart to Farmer Saldine at Saldine Farm. Alright. Oh, I forgot there's a quest inside here too. How silly of me.
Well met.
Hello, dear. Welcome to our home. You don't look like you're homeless. Have you come to help us? If so, you could just in time. I'm planning dinner for young ones and I need simple ingredients. You get some okra, gortrus flanks, and stringy fresh ripper meat, and then I can make my famous Westfall stew. You'll find all the ingredients near the old farm. Just be careful, the Harvest Watchers. They are merciless killers. Alright, let's go get some food for the Westfall stew.
Light be with you.
Heart
Go with
of
honor,
the
friend.
Watcher.
Be careful.
Is that the heart of one of those Watchers? I've heard stories about using one of these power up a Watcher for personal use. Of course, I'm not really into the shape to try things myself.
Light bless you.
Alright, let's see. Use the Harvest Watcher's heart on an overloaded Harvest Golem, and then use the overloaded Harvest Golem to kill 25 energized Harvest Reapers. Yeah, he thinks there's a whole field of overloaded Harvest Golems west of here. The Molson Farm. Okay.
For the Alliance.
Okay, so this is okra. Alright, there's there. So we need 6 of these, huh? Okay. This is peak gameplay right here, everybody. A grown man running around picking flowers. Peak gameplay. I've only collected one of you? Okay. Well, these are technically not flowers, but, you know, it's same kind of situation. How many more of these do I need? I need just one. Okay. And I need to take down more of these folks, so let's do that. When tanking, always try to keep your enemy directly in front of you. It's the most effective way of blocking their attacks. And if you have abilities that allow you to return damage to your attackers, well, it will only work that way. Of course, if you have your back to the enemy, they will be able to get a critical hit on you too. So let's not do that. How many more? Oh, just one more of this guy. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I've said it like several times already, but it's like sometimes you can find a battered chest around here. Yeah. I've had no luck this entire time, so yeah. Oh wow. So we just need a couple of more here. A couple of three, I think. Yeah, a couple of three. Oh, Mr. Vulture is very unhappy with me. Okay, so we got some stringy vulture meat right there. Alright, cool. I just need one more gore tusk. See, there's overloaded harvest golems right here. Oh, wait a minute. I can change my flying style now. I just noticed that. Huh. Come on. There you go. Oh, wait a second. Voltros. I don't see a Voltros. Let's see if this works. Alright, let's go over here and start slaughtering some golems. Golem.
I don't have a target. I need to target something first. I need to get closer.
Okay. So fist fighting them is not a good option. So it's just running after them is a better option. There we go. Defeated. Let's get off this thing right here and run. Run like a little bish. All right, so let's get some vulture meat. There should be a few of them around here.
I don't have a target.
Okay, there's one there and one there, so that's two.
I'm
Come
out
on.
of range. It's too far away.
All right. Oh, there's quite a few over there.
I'm out of range.
And there we go. All right, so that's sorted out.
Greetings.
All right, here we go.
Go with honor,
Thank you,
friend.
brother. You've done Selma and I a great service, and I promise that it won't soon be forgotten. I don't have much money. You're welcome to what I have.
Be careful. Light bless you.
All right, it actually worked. That's incredible. Hopefully that'll take care of the harvest golem problem here in Westfall. You know what? See that right there? It's technically better. It is technically better than the epic.
Go with honor, friend.
Grand Crusader. When you avoid a melee attack or use Hammer of the Righteous, you have a 15% chance to reset the remaining cooldown on Avenger Shield. Ah. So Hammer of the Righteous, Avenger Shield. Nice. Okay. Girlfriend, I got your stuff.
Need help? Farewell.
Bless your heart, dear. Those poor orphans haven't had a meal in days. Or a hot meal in days, excuse me. Which one is the best one here? This one is the best one, it looks like.
Be careful.
Oops, right here. There we go.
Well met.
Oh, my hands. Oh, my arms are tired here. Let me just quickly stretch. Oh. Got a little bit of water here. You have our thanks. All right. It's been many years since anyone has offered to lend us aid. Had you not come along, we might have made it through the coming winter. Might not have made it through the coming winter. You have proven yourself to be a selfless individual, a person who can trust. And I wish we had something of value to offer you. While I have no information to assist you in your crusade to bring Furbol's murderers to justice, perhaps my wife can help. Speak to Salma inside. She will know you'll need. She will tell you what you need to know before you leave.
Light bless you.
Why is everybody an informant in this place? This is getting silly. All right.
What can I do for you?
Of course, dear. Our little girl works at Sentinel Hill and is very close with the homeless of Westfall. Perhaps she has overheard something. Before you go, let me wrap up Westfall Stew and tell you a little bit about our dear little girl. They have a little girl.
Have a good one.
No one ever knew about them having a little girl. Hope for the people. About 4 years ago, in the dead of the night, a little girl walked right into our farmhouse and collapsed on the floor. Nobody had a clue to her identity. Poor little thing had no recollection of who she was or where she came from. A truly lost soul. Soon after, we adopted the little girl and named her Hope, for that is what she represented. She is now a young lady, caring for the destitute and the homeless of Westfall. Take the Westfall Stew to her and sent to the hill south of here. 4 years ago, in the dead of night, a little girl walked right into the farmhouse and collapsed on the floor. A little girl from 4 years
See
ago.
you around.
That doesn't really give us a good age. Oh, excuse me, that was a yawn. Forgive me. All right. Oh, nope, up here. The Westfall Brigade. They were a militia once upon a time ago, but now they're a brigade. Interesting. Marshal Giran Stoutmantle. Oh, wait, over here. Oh. Brought the perpetrators. The ringleader is still on the loose. Perhaps with the aid of Westfall Brigade, we can finally be able to solve this case. Might I ask, what's with the worgen in the stocks? We caught this beast slaughtering sheep in the countryside. He is unrepentant and easily agitated. Keep your distance. Rip Snarl. I will break out of these stalks. I'm going to rip your heart and devour it whole. This guy is a very friendly character. Wow, Marshall, you wasn't kidding. Okay, what? There we go. Here's the. But your bark is worse than your bite. He is an elite, my guy. Relax. Okay. Hope. So if she was a little girl 4 years ago, then she's technically just a teenager right here. But she don't look like no teenager. Anyway. Good day. How may I serve you? I smell Westfall stew. Mother sent you. Yes. All right. Let's see here. Yes, I had heard about the Furlboro's murders. It is very tragic, and such a tragedy is the way of life in Westfall. There are many people here who are simply no longer have the means or inclination to keep themselves fed. They have given up hope. Do you understand what that means, to be left so hopeless that you stop caring about life? We must work together to show them that there is hope. With the dawning day, a better life comes. The dawning day. Take my mother's Westfall stew and help feed the homeless around Sentinel Hill. Okay. Oh, now he's a quest person. Now he's a quest giver. Alright, what do you got here, my guy? What's the story?
Need help?
Have you heard of Captain Grayson? Some say he's a figment of a drunken sailor's imagination, but anyone in Westfall can tell that Grayson is real. He is a ghost that haunts the Westfall Lighthouse west of here. Dare to investigate. Oh, excuse me, that was a hiccup. Dare to investigate.
For the Alliance.
What can I do for
Let's
you?
see here. Red Ridge. Oh, wow. Excuse me. All right, Westfall Brigade.
See you later.
We were once known as the People's Militia. Okay, yeah. Those days, though, were fight under the banner of Stormwind with the full support of the King Anduin Rind. Our goals here in Westfall are many. To clean up the mess left behind by the Defias, to expand the reach of the Alliance, and to maintain order. So far, we're failing on all fronts. Times are worse now than Defias ran amok. Now, with the indigenous gnolls of the region up in arms, we find ourselves backed into a corner. Help us. Slay some gnolls. Slay the gnolls. All right. Oh, let's see here. While the situation here is dire, other parts of the region are likely quaking from the great upheaval. He's talking about the cataclysm. I have a report from the watch captain Parker of the Redwidge Mountains. One of their territories east to Elwyn Forest. He's asking for a hero to come and aid. We are spread thin here, and I don't know if we can afford to send any more military. Would you check on Parker and see what he needs? Guard Parker. All right, report to Watch Captain Parker at the Tower Watch in Redridge.
See you around.
All right, my guy. What do you got for me?
What can I do for you?
In defense of Westfall.
Be careful.
What do you got? Oh, that kind of looks like an improvement. A little bit of an improvement, yeah. 2 strength, 2 stamina. That's fine. Yeah, okay. After my tour of duty was over in Grizzly Hills. Ah, Grizzly Hills. He went to Westfall. I'm sorry, not Westfall. He went to, Grizzly Hills in Northrend. That's right. I returned to Westfall only to find the land whose worst conditions than when I left. The price of war was left thousands of citizens homeless. Now they migrate here and squat upon the deserted farmhouses and towns of the region. To make matters worse, we are now under attack by gnolls. The Westfall Brigade needs your help. Slay and attack the gnolls. Slay the gnolls. Recover gnoll attack orders.
Go with honor, friend.
Right. Oh, yep. They are currently under attack by gnolls. Indeed. All right. Let's see. So here's the captain. Let's go talk to. Yeah. Let's go talk with the captain. Where is the lighthouse? Oh, there it is. Right over here. So this is Moonbrook. The interest of the dead mines is under Moonbrook. Okay. Alright, got a couple quests for us here. Legend of the Captain Grayson. I used to be fresh in blood, just like ye, lad. That is until a fateful day when the Murlocs attacked the lighthouse. You'll probably notice all of the shipwrecks along the coast. The Great Seas are treacherous indeed. The coast of the Westfall needs to be kept clear so that the sailors find their way to the beaches that are safe. Murlocs are trouble, though. Kill Murloc Tidehunters and Oracles. In Classic or Vanilla, you would have to kill 7 of the Tidehunters, Oracles, Warriors, and Tidecallers? No. Runners? Tide Runners? Something like that? You had to kill 7. There were 4. There were 4 different types of Murlocs you had to kill. And you had to kill 7 of each. Alright, Keeper of the Flame. The night of the Lighthouse Keeper's family died was horrible. I watched the helpless old Merc-Eye lead the attack. But what's done is done, and now my concern is for the lives of the sailors, the great sea whose ships have come close to the perilous rocks of the coastline. With no one to keep watch of the flame, responsibility has fallen upon me. Help me keep the torch lit by bringing me chasm ooze from the slimes in the raging chasm. Alright, so these are kind of neat. You'll be able to choose one of these, and you'll get intel and stamina. Coastal Menace. I believe this is Old Merc-Eye? Yeah, Old Merc-Eye. When my life was ended upon the rocks, I had no clue that the afterlife held me. The lighthouse was black that night because Old Merc-Eye had scared the keeper's family off. They returned and relit the flame, but Old Merc-Eye coerced the weaker-minded Murlocs to raid the lighthouse with him once again. The second time the family was not so lucky, and before my eyes they perished helplessly. Slayed Old Merc-Eye. Buckler of the Sea. It is better. It is indeed better. See, in Vanilla, or Classic, the shield that you get is actually pretty good for healing. There's intelligence on it, so if you're running like a paladin healer, if you were healing as a pally, you had a good boost to your intel from that. Alright. So, Merc-Eye should be along here. I don't see him.
I need to come closer.
Marvel. Nope, you're just an oracle. Oh, there he is. So the oracles, they cast spells. So if you can, if they go to cast spells, you can interrupt them using the shield, the Avenger Shield. It will interrupt it for a few seconds. It's kind of similar to Rebuke. It interrupts the School of Magic for a second. Alright, so let's see. Ooh, I almost died horribly there.
I need a target. Target.
Okay, I got a little ahead of myself there. Almost died horribly. Good thing I'm not trying to do like any kind of like heroic, or not heroic, what is it, hardcore run or anything like that. I imagine you could do hardcore run in retail. It'd just be really difficult. There are quite possibly some private servers out there that may or may not have a variation or derivation of a particular game that we may or may not be playing. And they offer different things. They offer different game modes. They offer different quest rewards, different setups and abilities. Essentially, it's like almost like a completely different game. I need one more Tide Hunter. Where are you at? Are you a Tide Hunter? No, you're not. You're a Tide... No, you're not. But yeah, there's private servers out there that offer a completely different, or you could say like a novel experience when it comes to the game, playing the game. I would never tell you to go in any of those though, because you know Blizzard might not like that. Let's see. Oh, I can't sell that because that's a quest item. That's right. Oh, here we are. We got ourselves a few recipes. If you wanna have like try to collect all of the different cooking recipes out there. Murgle. Interrupted. Get interrupted. There we go. Alright, so who's supposed to be along here? Brack. Is Brack what is Brack? Is he a bird? Is he a vulture? Is he a murloc? Who is Brack? He brackish? Anyway, alright, what's next here? Oh, that's right, Chasm Ooze. Gotta go collect some ooze. Secret of the Ooze. I've always known the word to be chasm, but I've heard people say chasm. It's a chasm slime. Now, it should be able to mimic and turn into a person to look just like me. Nice. It's funny how it's like that's the closest thing to it, like a legit D&D mimic we have in the entire game. Hello, what is this? Ooh, a star ruby. Nice, nice. And an aquamarine. So I just need, what,
I'm out of range.
3 more. Oh, they both died at the same time. Brilliant. Can I taunt you down here? Come at me, bro. Your face is ugly. I taunted him. Alright, let's see here. So there's those 3 right there I gotta deal with. Here. Oh, the lighthouse is over there. Alright. Okay. There aren't as many quests in retail as there are in Well, that's not true. What am I thinking? Because the Cataclysm changed the zones, they also changed the quests that were available. And because of that, previous quests no longer exist. And so it seems like there are fewer quests in this zone than there were in vanilla. Or before the Cataclysm, I would say. Yeah. Ding. Alright, so Keeper of the Flame. Good stuff there. I will go with the potion. And quite an act for combat. Keep the coast safe. Alright. Oh, wrong button? Is it P? What is this? After you spend 20 holy power, your next word of glory echoes into a nearby ally for 30% effectiveness. 20 holy power? Wait, what? Oh, okay. I was confused. I'm like, 20 holy power? It doesn't... I have to use 20 holy power. So here's 5 down here. So I need to have 4 full uses of the bar. Or, whatever. Okay. I think I said that wrong. I said that wrong. That made no sense. Oh, wait a second. I do remember there being something along the side here. Like some kind of quest item. But it's been a long time. Alright, let's do this. Whoa. Alright, so we gotta feed the homeless. Attack the gnolls and take out the river paw. Stendel's Pond. All right, let's see what we can do here. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah, how you doing? Oh, okay. I think I bit off a bit more to it than I can chew here. I can't carry any more of the attack orders, but what if there's more than one attack order? Come on now, game. Think about it. Oh goodness, okay, let's step away here so they don't keep spawning on top of my consecration. Alright, there we go. Alright, so feed the people. Let's go feed the homeless. Let's feed the homeless the homeless. Oh, this might be a bit difficult. Let's see here. Okay, too far away from these ones. Okay. Okay, these are much closer together. Yeah, this might work out better. Okay, I'll put one here. And then put one over here. Okay. Not a herbalist. His name is Herb. get how many more we got? Need 10 more. These days taking a long time to feed here. See if I plop some right here, they'll feed on it. There we go. Alright, good stuff there. So we fed everything. Hello. What does it say? Report to... Oh, Red Bridge. Okay, that's what that quest is. Okay. I'm like, what am I looking at? I don't understand. I forgot what the quest was about. Alright, sir.
Well met.
Defense of Westfall.
Bless you.
Here's the attack orders.
For the Alliance.
Helix. I've heard that name before. Recently, a matter of fact, but who's this admiral? I believe it would be Admiral Ripsnarl, but you don't know that.
Light bless you.
Hey there.
Well done. You have provided us a temporary reprieve from the onslaught of the gnolls, but there's more work to be done.
Be careful.
South of here, there's an area of Westfall known as the Dust Plains. From what we know, the gnolls of the region have made the Dust Plains their unofficial capital. Where the capital exists... Oh, they're talking. I just completely missed it. There exists a leader at the heart. If we are to put an end to these attacks, we must track down the gnoll in charge and end him. Slay 5 Riverpaw Mystics and 5 Riverpaw Masters and Django Spothide?
For the Alliance.
What is my current... You know, what is my current reputation with Stormwind? I'm kind of curious. Classic. There we go. There we are. Let's see. Can I be at war with any of these folks? Doesn't look like I can be. All right. All right. So. Cool. You have a kind heart. You have done a good thing today, and that act will be reflected upon you when Judgment Day comes. Very ominous, Hope. You're saying some pretty ominous things, you know. The Day of Awakening, Judgment Day. Pretty ominous.
Light be with you.
Find Kiernan.
For the Alliance.
SI7 has been tracking Helix Gearbreaker since he entered Alliance territory 2 weeks ago. The letter I received from Matthias Shaw explained that he sent an agent by the name of Kiernan to Westfall the Shadow Helix. Find Agent Kiernan and you'll find Helix Gearbreaker. Kiernan came in town for supplies 2 days ago. She mentioned that she would be near Mortwake Tower. Okay.
Go with honor, friend.
Let's see. So here's the agent, and this is where I need to go. All right. Where do we go? Where we stop? Nobody knows. I wonder if there's any... I saw a skull. Foe Reaper. Is there a Foe Reaper out here? It don't look like it. They all look like Harvest Reapers. Alright, here's the Dust Plains. This is where we're going to find the nasties. And this is where we're going to find, I guess, Agent Kiernan. Alright, Agent, what's happening?
Hello.
Helix is one responsible for the Gnoll's attacks. He's inside. He's been there for days. I've just been waiting for an excuse to bust him.
Safe travels.
Alright, Helix has got himself holed up inside Claven's Mortwake's old tower. I won't lie to you, it's heavily guarded. I count 6 armed mercenaries just outside, and there's no way of getting inside with the tower by yourself. Lucky for you, Claire and I are here. Excuse me. I'm guessing Claire is her sniper rifle. Yeah. I'll cover your entry. Take this shrouding potion. You'll need it once you're inside. Use it as soon as you enter the tower and head upstairs and find out where Helix is hiding out. Alright.
Farewell.
So I guess I just technically just walk over here and get their attention. That's kind of funny. So I need to actually get inside the build. Okay, so I think we're here. Yep, there we are. Once the name of the tower shows up, then I can actually use the potion. Good stuff. Alright, so we should be invisible for 10 minutes. Yep, 10 minutes. I'm always kind of curious, like, why Blizzard made the towers the way they are. Seems really ineffective and efficient. All right, girlfriend, talk. Spill the beans. The gnolls have failed, mistress. They provided the distraction I require. We continue as planned. But, mistress, the Admiral is still... We will free the Admiral during the dawning. Admiral Ripsnarl. Yes, mistress. Judgment Day is soon upon us, Helix. Call for the people. I wish to speak to them one last time before the dawning. Okay. Moonbrook, mistress. Aye. Tonight. It is technically tonight right now. All right. Yeehaw. They're no longer guarding the tower. Man, they really want to take me down. Okay. They had a grudge. Damn, okay.
Can I help you?
What could possibly be going on in Moonbrook? I don't like one bit.
Be careful.
I'll be filing my report and heading back to Stormwind shortly. SI said it must be informed of what's happening in Westfall. I would recommend you do the same and report back to Garen. Alright.
See you around.
Ba-ba-da-ba. Let's see. Some of these are... Humans have a passive that gives them increased reputation gain. I just don't know exactly by how much. That's kind of something I don't really know. Ooh, candy. Bum. Alright, what is this here? Argent Defender reduces all damage you take by 20% for 8 seconds. While Argent Defender is active, the next attack that would otherwise kill you will instead bring you to 20% of your maximum health. Cool. So let's see here. So this shield here actually increases my armor by 215 for 4.5 seconds. So that is always a beneficial. Let's see here. This right here will completely eliminate damage, but I won't be able to use it for, well, here it's 5 minutes, but it says release for 30 seconds. This one here is actually pretty decent. Is there another one that I can get a hold of? I'll have to figure out. I'll figure out how to put this into my rotation. One day, maybe, supposedly. Rebreather. Recuperate. Take a breather, prepare some food, and have a meal. Restore 50% of your maximum health over 10 seconds. Huh. Nerds. Makes you look more intelligent. Oh, makes you look intelligent. Do you notice a slight jab right there? Eat these and they'll make you look intelligent. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay, where do we go? Oh, this way. This way.
What can I do for you?
Big trouble in Moonbrook.
Careful.
All right, these boots are technically better.
Light bless you.
To Moonbrook.
The Alliance.
We've had a camp near Moonbrook for quite some time. One of the best soldiers works the area along with the company of Sentinel Hill troopers. Report to Captain Alpert and find out if he had any news about what's happening in Moonbrook. Another ally of mine is also with Moonbrook. Yeah, his name is Thoralius. Meet Thoralius in Northwind. I met him in Northwind during my time in Valgard. He is wise and powerful shaman. Perhaps his abilities could help solve this mystery.
Be careful.
Alrighty. I mean, I kind of already know what the mystery is. You know, I know the things because I've done this before, but it's always kind of good to go back and you always might miss some details, right? Like I completely forgot that the shaman dude was actually in Valgard, which is, oops, wrong button. If I remember right, Valgard is over here. Because I don't think it's yeah, it's not here. This Winterguard Keep. Okay. Oh, that's Valen's Keep. Okay, I was wrong. Where's Valgard? Is Valgard over here then? Westguard Keep. Oh, here we are. Valgard. Okay, I was completely wrong. I thought it was over in Borean Tundra. No, it's actually in the Howling Fjord. The F Fjord. Okay, I was wrong. Look at that. Yeah, you know what? It's always a good thing to go back and play the old content. You always find out that you forget more than you remember. Alright, let's go kill some of these guys out here. Where is the big guy? Where's the HMFIC? Where's the head Knoll in charge? Nope, not you. Is he over here? Oh, there he is. What's up, my guy? Apparently you're causing trouble. We can't have that. Oh, if you press V, it makes their health bars show up. In the past, that was actually really useful, really helpful, due to the reality that you can actually judge how far away an enemy is based on their health bar. Based on whether or not you can see their health bar. Generally, like in the Classic or in Vanilla or Classic, when you have your health bars turned on, if you are a certain distance away, their health bar wouldn't even show up. Kind of like how it doesn't show up over here, but it shows up here. That, I don't know if that was a limitation on the render distance or not when it came to the original game. But also, if the health bars were not visible, then you were not close enough to aggro them. And then once you got close enough, the health bar would appear. Then you would be within aggro range. You could be within aggro range. And depending on your level, you would either not, you would have to get closer. So like if you were a lower level and the health bar appeared, then you would aggro them. But if you're a higher level and the health bar appeared, they wouldn't attack you because there's like some difference. There's some difference in like them noticing you when it comes to your health, when it comes to your level. I don't know the math behind that. I don't know why it does that, but that's just something I noticed. And that kind of helped me a lot there. I smell, something smells like burning. Yeah, something smells like burning. I do not believe I'm having a stroke, so I'm going to go check. Someone might be burning some food, and that's not good. So I'm going to step away for maybe a minute, two, and I shall return. 1 second here. Okay, it's all good. Yep, some food just kind of fell onto a burner and just made it smell bad. That's all. We're all good now. It's okay. Okay. Alright, let's get off to these. Start slaughtering these guys left, right, and center. Bandits. Anything over here worth swiping? Sometimes they'll have little boxes or barrels or something like that that you can take stuff from, but nope. All right, let's see. Excuse me. Dahorder, there you go. Good job. You do a very good job at dying. Oh, Sergeant Brushclaw. There we go. We got ourselves another epic, another unique over here. What are you gonna get for me, Sergeant? Darn it. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I guess I should be drinking more water, huh? Okay. Let's see here. 5 holy powers spent. Oh, okay. Okay, I don't need to... Okay, well, okay. So I don't really need to fight you, but I guess it's too late now, huh? So I need a couple of more mystics. So we got 1 mystic there. 1 there. Okay. And right there. I do believe that the max level for the enemies in this place, or in this, on Azeroth, is 35? Yeah, this area. Yeah, this area here. Okay, so classic, as I call it, the max level is 30. But for the Cataclysm zones, the max level is 35, which means the max level for Outlands is also 30. Which I guess also means that the max level for Northrend is 30. Okay, so for Classic Outlands, Northrend is 30, and then when Cataclysm comes along, that ends up being 35. Wait a second. Yeah, 35. And then from Cataclysm, we go to Pandaland, and that's also 35. From Pandaland, we go to BFA. No, we go Draenor, don't we? Yeah, from Pandaland, we go Draenor. Okay, so that's level... okay, that's 40. From Draenor, we go... okay, yeah. We go to Legion, and Legion max is 45, it looks like, so... Then from Legion, we go to BFA. BFA. Okay, so BFA goes up to 60? Wait, we jump from 45 to 60? Am I misremembering? Oh, sorry. like, huh? Okay, got all the nasties. All right. I'm just confused as to why there's such a large level leap from 45 to 60. That's kind of odd. I find that a bit odd. Second here. All right, so we took down the gnolls, took down the gnoll boss,
You need something?
and we're gonna get some new
Have a good one.
pantalones. And yep, those are technically better. Well, we had some epics. We were being a bit epic there for a moment, and now we're back to comp. Oh man, I'm starting to become all yawns over here. This is not good. The natives are restless.
Go with honor, friend.
We've noticed a rise in violent acts amongst the homeless in the area. Something or someone is getting them all riled up. Whoever is behind all of this is getting more organized just recently. A group of thugs came through here handing out pamphlets. Enter Moonbrook and look for evidence of propaganda, leaflets, whatever. Maybe whatever you find back here, maybe we can find the source of these writings.
Light bless you.
May the light embrace you.
Yeah, I do not remember this guy at all. I mean, I remember him being here, but I don't ever really remember him being in Northrend. Maybe he'll actually be in Northrend once I get there. Oh, Thuggin. You know, for some reason, I did not notice until just now that my club is actually just a board with a big ass nail in it. That's quite silly. All right, so the material of this bandana is identical to the material found at the Froeball murder scene. Collect more red bandanas evidence to return to which find a captain. Ah, yes, the Defias are making a comeback. Alright, so what is this one here? Alright, a pamphlet and some more propaganda. What do we got here? Moonbrook Times. Inside we go. What's gonna go on here? Oh, relax, my guy, relax. I think we should go upstairs here. There should be a couple of these folks. A couple of these folks here just thugging it out. Thug shaking. Where there should be at least one more, I would think. Downstairs, maybe? Huh. No? Alright. Maybe one of the surrounding houses? Yeah, this works. All right, there we go. We got all the things we need.
King's honor, friend.
Propaganda.
Honor,
There you
friend.
go.
Be careful.
V. The only V I know is Van Cleef, but he died many years ago.
For the Alliance.
It looks like the meeting of the shadowy figure spoke of is starting soon. The holes are starting to mobilize. I need you to attend the rally and gather information. Go to the center of Moonbrook and listen on to the rally.
Be careful.
Evidence collection.
Alliance.
Red
Go
bandanas.
with honor,
I've
friend.
been seeing these red bandanas in 5 years. This could be a shadowy figure attempting to reform the Defiance Brotherhood. Yes.
Light bless you.
That was loud and sudden. Wow. Gather, brothers and sisters. Come all and listen. Brothers and sisters, we are abandoned. The orphan children of Stormwind. Our king sits atop his throne made of gold and shrugs at our plight. Meanwhile, our children die of starvation on these very streets. His war, not ours, cost us our livelihood. He paid for the Alliance victories with our blood and the blood of our loved ones. The time has come, brothers and sisters, to stop this injustice. The government of Stormwind, of the Alliance, must be made accountable for what it has done to us. Today we are reborn. Today we take a stand as men and women, not nameless, faceless numbers. A hoorah and whatnot. Okay, so the rising up.
Greetings.
I could hear the cheers from here. It seems as if we got a huge problem on our hands. We have to discover the identity of this shadowy menace before we enlist the aid of Stormwind. Perhaps there is another way.
Be careful.
There's a shaman here, Thorelius, who might be able to aid us. He is a friend of Guren's who has been recently come to Westfall to study the elemental devastation that has befallen us. Speak to Thorelius and see if there's something he can shed some light on.
For the Alliance.
Alright, so this one's kind of a silly one. This is kind of neat.
Open your heart to the light.
Yes, perhaps I could some assistance. When I was in Northrend, I helped the poor people of Valgard uncover the mysteries of the Rykroll. By delving into the spirit world, perhaps the same could be done here.
May your days be long, and your
This
hardships
incense will put your body and mind in a deep meditative state. Once the trance begins, you'll be pulled into the spirit world. Do not fight. For some reason, I couldn't see the L. Didn't see the I. Do not fight the trance once it has begun. Allow the spirit to show you what they know. You must leave now. Go to the Dead Mines, a place where I am told holds great significance in the history of Westfall. Once inside, use the incense. You may enter the Dead Mines to the old farmhouse south of here. Follow the homeless. Okay.
be kind to those less fortunate.
Be kind to those less fortunate. And be unkind to those more fortunate. Yes, rise up. Eat the rich, or as they say. Okay. Where, oh where? Oh, he knows the way. So there are a couple of unique enemies in this area. Named NPCs, I guess. But where, oh where? Brainwash Noble. Do not see the Brainwash Noble. Let's see here. What about, maybe over here? Maybe not. Where would this other one be at? I was kind of hoping maybe I would find the person down here, see what kind of loot I can get off of them, but doesn't appear to be the case. Nope. Oh, wait a second. You know what? Copper vein. Yeah, I remember like my main character. He started off as a blacksmith, and then started off as a miner in blacksmithing, and then as I got into TBC, I realized I didn't really like blacksmithing all that much, so I decided to go with jewel crafting, and went with that. And he's been a jewel crafter ever since. So, all right, so here we are. Let's do it. 5 years ago, in the heart of the Dead Mines. I forget the name of this ship. I think the ship has a name. Oh, of course I had to butt my mic. Let's see. There is no left to hide, Van Cleef. The Defiers are through. We're here to finish this. Face us, coward.
None may challenge the Brotherhood. Lapdogs, all of you. Fools! Our the Brotherhood righteous prevail.
Victory for the Alliance. Glory to Stormwind. That is way too RP. Let's return to Sentinel Hill allies and inform Gerans of Van Cleef's demise. Vanessa Van Cleef. Okay, let's have a see here. I'm kind of curious. I'm level 23, which means the enemies in here should be the same level as me, but they also should be elite. 1 normal difficulty, a 5x5 player. Okay, let's see. Oh, wait. Waiting for him to shoot. Here we go. Let's see here. Let's see how tough this guy is. This might be a bad decision. Might be a bad choice for me. Let's find out. Okay, I can see that this by myself is going to take a long time. Like, it seems like it's doable at the moment. So maybe what I should do is wait until I get to level 30 before I start taking on any actual... before I start taking on any actual dungeons. Let's see here. That... Nope. Are you pretty good? No, you're not. I mean, it's the same. It just doesn't give me versatility. Okay. Yeah, I'll come back. I'll start running dungeons. I'll do some dungeons later. Maybe when I get to level 30 plus, we get some better gear. I imagine there's going to be a huge power spike when it comes to that, so I'll be able to run the dungeons much more easily with more, with better gear. So I'll do that in the future. I do notice that on hardcore, what is it? On the... Before hardcore came out, there was this add-on that people would use to track the progress during a hardcore challenge. And one of those is that you had to be within a certain level range of a dungeon for you to enter that dungeon. If you were too low or too high, the add-on would yell at you and tell you to leave the dungeon. And of course, if you didn't leave the dungeon, then the add-on would disqualify your data, and you would have to start your hardcore run over again. And then, of course, that was back... Oh, man, that was a while ago. That was a while back. That was some time ago. The add-on, I think, still exists, and you could still run it that way. There is no hardcore version of, like, there's classic hardcore, but there's no other, there's no, hardcore version of, like Cataclysm Classic or Mist of Pandaria Classic or anything like that. Why am I getting myself lost? What the heck? I am terrible at this. Here I am yapping and just completely got turned around. No, wait, I should be going the right way, right? Yeah, I should be going the right way. What am I doing? Honestly, I'm kind of expecting to run into this brainwashed noble, but no luck so far. Okay. Oh boy. You know, honestly, it's been kind of a long day for me, and my throat is starting to feel a little bit on the rough side. I mean, a couple of coughs here and there is pretty good evidence of that. Man, this job of mine is really kicking my arse. I just wish you'd give me more time during the week to stream. I wonder. A million years ago, if you wanted to, once upon a time ago, you actually had to either come to the zone or have people summon you for the meeting stones. And then at some point, you could join a dungeon. What is it like? You could be summoned to the meeting stone, but only after you've been to the entrance of the dungeon. You couldn't, like, if you weren't at the entrance of the dungeon, you wouldn't be able to get summoned. And then over time, the meeting stone just got more and more less use, more useless. Is that the best? Is that the best way to say? It's just here. It's just a thing. It's just a remnant of the past. It still functions as normal, but because of Group Finder, yeah, no, you don't even have to worry about that anymore. All of our dungeons. Ruby, oh, this is Dragonflight. Oh, interesting. They changed it up. Oh, wait, no, that's just follower. Wait, if I go random. Huh, they changed it up. Yeah, I mean, I remember the last time I played, I stopped playing in BFA, and then I came back for Dragonflight. But when I did, when I was with BFA, when I came back, it was only BFA was the one that was available. None of these were here. These weren't here at all. Dragonflight wasn't available. Huh. Okay. Well, whatever. Things have changed. Changed so much. When they added the looking for group at the end of Wrath, people really complained about it, saying that they would it would actually kind of separate, it would split up the community. And before, you would have to actually, I guess you could technically say you would have to network with people and get them to, you have to get to know people, have at least some sort of friendly, disposition in order to get into dungeons. But now you just click a button and go, and if the person is terrible, they leave, and then you could just re-queue.
What can I do for you? Go with honor.
Or you kick them, and then you re-queue again. So it's like there's no need, like the whole idea of like community closeness is just not there anymore.
Like pleasure.
All right, let's see. I have no idea that Van Cleef had a daughter. If there was one thing that man exceptionally skilled at, it was keeping secrets. How tragic. Poor thing witnessed a horrible act. If I had only known. What was that? Did you hear something? It seems like the gnolls are pulling back. Where are my guards? On guard.
Go with honor, friend.
So things should be okay. Yep, we phased. We phased out. The gnolls are gone. Here we go. You bastards will burn for what you did. Hope what? Hope? Is that what I was supposed to feel when I saw my father decapitated by your henchmen? Hope is a cruel joke played on us by a harsh and uncaring world. There is no hope. There's only Vanessa. Vanessa Van Cleef. Rise up, Brotherhood. The dawning day is upon us. Tie them up. Admiral, your hat. Thank you, my dear. And you, I will spare your life. You have done much to help our cause, albeit unwittingly. But the next time we meet, it will be as enemies. I had no choice, Lieutenant. They recognized me. The only people in the world who even knew I existed recognized my face from when I was an infant. I took no pleasure in their deaths. Leave nothing but ashes in your wake, brothers. Burn Sentinel Hill to the ground. Globtalk. Helix. And there's the fires. Okay, you guys gonna do something, or what's gonna happen here? Are you, Oh, I have to go to Stormwind. Oh, duh, the quest updated. Okay, Alright, so we have to go back to Stormwind. Okay. Report to Grand Admiral at Stormwind Keep in Stormwind. Okay. Oh, wait. Points. Really? Divine Steed also grants Blessing of Freedom for 3 seconds. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Blessing of Freedom will help you get free of traps. Alright, time to fly. Okay, so we leave. The place is burning. We leave, and then it phases. It shifts into a new, I guess you could say, state of the game. I already got that one there. Where are we going here? Exactly. Okay, we're going to the keep. There we go. That was actually a pretty cool dismount. I like that.
Hey there.
Alright, I will deploy a battalion of soldiers to Westfall at once. The Defiance Brotherhood reborn. An old threat has the kingdom been renewed. It'd be kind of neat if there was a actual, a one-handed version of this. That'd be nice.
Have a good one.
Return to Sentinel Hill. The Defiance Brotherhood are not a force to be taken lightly. What you witnessed was the birth of a ruthless organization of criminals that will stop at nothing to see Stormwind return to rubble. I need to return to Sentinel Hill and that Garen, now that we are sending him troops, hope it's not too late.
Farewell.
So my understanding, it's been a while, but I believe the lore when it comes to the Brotherhood is, they were, let's see, I think it was the first war against the orcs. The orcs came to Stormwind and sacked it, destroyed it, and the nobles and I think the king got a bunch of stonemasons together and said, hey, rebuild a kingdom and, rebuild it and we'll pay you for your work and all that stuff. And then once the rebuilding was done, they discovered how expensive it was and then just decided, yeah, we're not going to pay because it's too expensive. And so Van Cleef was like the leader, he became a leader. He started leading the Defiance Brotherhood to defy against the nobles in Stormwind. And that's kind of how it started, kind of how it went down. Now, there is a channel out there, Nixium? I think that's his name. That's the channel name. He's very good at going over the Warcraft lore. Okay, there we go.
Well met. Be careful.
5 years of work burned to the ground in 5 minutes.
For the Alliance.
There is no doubt the Defies pose a great threat to the kingdom, but we certainly cannot enter the hideout and hope that everyone will work itself out. No, an assault against the Defies is going to take time planning. I want you to leave the logistics to me. Our kingdom has other threats you might have to deal with immediately. Travel east through Alwyn to Redridge. Report to Magistrate Solomon in Lakeshire. I will call for you when we are ready to attack the Defias. Okay.
Bless you.
Alright, so we've actually cleared this entire zone, more or less cleared the entire zone. Once we'll eventually get a quest. Yeah, we did all the quests here. Yep, so let's see. It should, let's see, Elwyn Forest. Wait a second. Where are you at? Here we are, Redridge. Okay, oh yeah, it says I've completed them, but I didn't complete them on this character, I completed it on another character. Yeah, so I should have pretty much all of the... Yeah, I got Lore Master, so I don't really have to worry about finishing all of the quests, because I already got Lore Master. It's already got the achievements already there. It's part of the thing. Yeah, I got all the quests already, so I don't have to worry about finishing them all. That was actually pretty enjoyable, going through and doing all the quests right there. Okay, so off to Redridge. So we could take a flight. We could fly there, or we could take the Griffin.
Hello.
Let's see here. I need a ride. 25 silver. Man, there was... Ah, man, there was a real time... Oh, I can fly all the way over here. Wow, okay. That's expensive. Yeah, I was going to say, like, in the past, the flight paths were pretty expensive. But over time, they greatly reduced the cost. I mean, sometimes if you wanted to fly, up here, it would cost quite a bit of silver. But now that's not the case anymore. They changed it. So, and because they've added, this particular style of flying, it'd actually just be faster to just fly there using this. I'm just discovering things as I fly over it. That's fun. I wish it showed me the speed, how fast I was traveling. Oh yeah, look at all these titles I got. This is wild. This is just stuff that I've completed. Like, there's probably far more titles out there that I've not even obtained yet because I just haven't finished all the content for it. Ambassador, which one is that? Is that like oh, that's probably like a reputation one, isn't it? Which one did I have? I had the Seekers for the Quest, the Patient. Oh, whoops. I was so distracted looking at my titles, I flew right past here. Oh, that's right, over here. Okay, Iron Vanguard. Iron Vanguard. Oh, that was Draenor. I don't remember where Prelate is. Lore Master, that was back when, yeah, that was back... Ooh, was that Wrath or Cataclysm? Yeah, course, Jenkins. You get that when you go into when you oh, what is it? You went into was it BRS, Blackrock Spire, I want to say, and Upper Blackrock Spire, and you went to the room where all the eggs were, and you ran through them, and they hatched open, and they all attacked you. And if you survived that, then you would actually get the title Jenkins. Inquisitor, I don't remember that one. Guardian of Sonaris. Guardian of Sonaris. I think that has something to do with. I think that might actually have something to do with. Oops, wrong button. Here we are. Silithus. I think that has something to do with Silithus. Like a reputation grind. Let's see. Flame Wardens. Flame Warden. Flame Warden. Did it have something to do with the Firelands? Of course, Brewmaster is Brewfest. Assistant Professor, I don't remember that one. Artisan is about your professions. What is Ambassador? I don't remember that one. The Hallowed, of course, is for the Hallow's Eve. The Explorer, the Exalted, Argent Champion. That was, I think that's Northrend. Some of the titles that are here I don't have because those are specific to my main character, to my main tank. So I think I would have to go through and complete the exact same actions in order to obtain those other titles, like Kingslayer or is it Defender of the Shattered World, Champion of the Frozen Wastes. I would have to do stuff in Northrend for that. Defender of Shattered World, I think I'd have to defeat is it Deathwing in the Dragon Soul raid. Stuff like that. Yeah, things of that nature. Magistrate Solomon.
Be careful.
Heard about the Defiance making a return. Terrible news. I wish I had better news, but it we appear the Lakeshire is under attack. We are losing citizens left and right. Our own guards are spread far too thin to handle the situation. We need a hero to step up.
Go with honor, friend.
Okay.
Light
So, things have definitely changed. This guy, if anybody's seen the movie Rambo, Colonel Trotman is a probably, was he a colonel? Actually, I haven't seen Rambo in a very long time. But yeah. Okay, so with that being done out the way, my throat is feeling a little bit on the rough side, so I think I'm gonna call it a night there. Get some water in me, let my voice rest. Working in a warehouse where you have to speak up over loud noises, that really takes a toll. And of course, warehouses are dusty, dirty environments, and so that doesn't help either. And when you're working, you don't drink water too often. Sometimes you'll go hours without drinking any water, and that doesn't help either. Okay, well anyway, with that being said, I'm just yapping at this point. So what I want to say is I want to thank everybody for showing up and watching. I really appreciate it. Tomorrow night I will be playing Fallout 4. We're in Nuka World, and we'll be going into the Galactic Zone to find the Star Cores, so then we can shut down the defense system so that we can clear this Galactic Zone as part of the World Tour quest, and then from there we can proceed to do what we do. Okay, so yeah, tomorrow night, Nuka World, Fallout 4. All right, so yeah, with that being said, I want to say thank you all for coming in and watching again. I love your faces, and